everyone, and welcome to the Music is Our Hero podcast, hosted by Grammy Award winner Drea Young. This is the spot where we celebrate creativity, share stories, and lift each other up in the arts. Each episode will dive into conversations that inspire, empower, and spark new ideas, because art isn't just about what we make, it's about the community we build together. So grab a seat, get comfy, and let's grow in creativity side by side. The Music is Our Hero podcast for creativity, community, and inspiration come to life.
All right, here I am today at Cosmic Cafe with Michelle Pauls and Trip Boyd, who in the first season I was here and I talked to Trip basically about his music and things like that. Talked to Michelle about bartending. We've never really fully have dove into her actual artist life. Maybe we'll do that one day. But obviously she does all kinds of things. And I decided to come back because this is a seasonal venue, cafe, place. And why not? Because now's the season that it's open. When I talked to them before, it was closing. So it wasn't really the best time. So Trip hosts a open mic here every Friday during this season. It's from 5:30 to 7:30, and Michelle bartends all the time here.
2-3
We're not going to go too
times
deep into
a
bartending.
week. Right, all right.
If we quiz you, what's the one thing you should do at this bar when you see Michelle? I hope you know the answer.
You should always tip your bartender.
All right, I think that was episode 3 of season 1. If you need any education, yeah. So the open mic, and also you guys do live sound on weekends. Is that a thing?
Yes, we have live music here on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays from 1 to 4. And it's really exciting because it's a great opportunity for local artists to come and play in a
So that's
beautiful
basically
setting.
you book like original, or they play cover. They play whatever they want.
They play, well, the formula is they like covers and originals. You can do
Right.
some originals as long as you do covers, and it's PG or G rated because
Right.
there's a lot of kids running around here, especially in the afternoon on a weekend.
Yes, that is a good point.
But you know, it's such a good gig. So many musician friends say this is one of the best gigs they ever get all year because it's really beautiful. It's very chill. It pays, and you can also collect tips. So
Yeah.
depending on how industrious you are, ka-ching,
Yeah.
and lunch and a beer or two. I mean, what more? And there's so much support for it. People love.
How
to hear the
about, would you ever consider doing an event with a DJ?
music. Ooh.
Because I'm brainstorming right now. Maybe we could do something creative and good
I think so.
for the community, that maybe a kind of like a fundraiser or something that.
We did an event like that for the community last year. It was the Art and Protest event.
Yes, I remember. Yep.
And we did music, theater, giant puppets, and interactive art, interactive 2D art. And I'm all about community and the arts. So we can definitely find a way to bring the community in for a good cause.
Yeah.
With a DJ.
Yeah.
And some other
I think that would be
interactive
fun.
art activities.
So we'll talk.
Yes,
we'll talk. Look I already got a gig out of this, I feel like. It pays, beers, and food. I was in. I was
You're
like, how
beautiful.
do I
love you.
How do I get
You're
in?
hired.
How do I get in on this? All right, so awesome. Anything else in the arts or creative that's going on with Cosmic, or is that where
I
basically-
know last week there was a book reading here. It was for the queer community. There's a poster over there. I wasn't able to make it, but
was it like a story time, like a drag queen story
Yes.
time?
not drag.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
No.
I know. Okay.
But we would do that here. They do every so often. They do what is it called? About the bullies, meaning pit bulls, pit bull adoption.
So
events.
Cosmic's all around a hub of love.
It is a hub of love, and
Because-
we also do get out the vote events.
Yeah.
Before it's time to vote, which is coming up.
It's coming up, and I
Hope
think that
everybody votes.
everyone
Better vote.
Michelle and I should never get together on a podcast again. Now that I just remembered what happens, and I never want to leave when I'm here.
It's so much fun. Right?
Yeah, and Trip.
And
Trip
I haven't even had a chance
Trip
to
doesn't
talk
even
yet.
exist, and this is promoting his open mic. So we just, so it's a great place for art, the arts, expression, love,
I'll be right back.
community, and all that. So Michelle's bartending while we're doing this, so she'll be in and out here and there. So Trip does his open mic here seasonal. He just started back up, like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. And so far, so good. The weather's been cooperating with us, which it doesn't always do that this time of year. But yeah, I love it here. This is my dream job.
Yeah. What made you want to start hosting open mics?
I actually never even thought about it. The opportunity just occurred. You'll have to talk to Michelle about that.
Yeah.
She passed my name along, and they asked me if I would do it, and I said, of course. So yeah, it's turned out awesome for me.
And what do you feel is important, about open mics, for the local scene in the community? Why do you feel like it's something that you want to do and something that is important?
The one thing I really love about this open mic, and some others too, we have a good community of musicians here, good singer-songwriters. It's a lot of the same people every week, and
but there are new people who pop in.
That too. But also, this is a little different. We do close a little earlier before everyone, so a lot of us stick around because it's still early on Friday night, and a lot of times we'll just sit around maybe up to an hour after and just jam.
And we also have dance party every now and then.
Oh, yeah, dance party when Lito shows up, and and he has time to do one of his songs at the end. We all get up and we dance. No other open mic does that.
The only one in the city that has dances.
We are the only one that
and
has
Signade, she can bust a move for us all, right?
Yeah.
Has she ever been here for the dance party?
Yeah, she was here for one of them. Yeah.
Was she?
Yeah.
Nice. And very important thing to remember, like Michelle mentioned about music on the weekends, is you do have to just watch your lyrics and your language, because it is a area where people are running around and children are walking around, and Bongo Billy didn't really know that, and that's his one. That's Bongo Billy's one thing.
He was kind of quiet.
He's like, I don't care about freaking.
I think there weren't that many people around that time.
He'll respect it. Yeah. He just starts yelling. Yeah, Bongo Billy. What's one of the craziest experiences you've had here? Anything out of?
Remember when that whole gaggle of priests showed up?
Oh yeah.
In their long black gowns, very kind of sexy black gowns.
Wow, you were attracted,
and because they were all young and tall, every single one of them was tall and attractive, and there were like 12 of them.
Young, tall, attractive priests.
And they just came in, and we're like, "What's going on?" They were on, en route from Rome to their home in Nebraska or something like that.
I think you have a bar.
I
think you have a.
I have a patron.
I'll take up the story.
And some of
here.
them had drinks. And tell them about the Irish song they sang.
Oh, right. What was the song?
The Fields of Athenry was beautiful.
Yeah, it turns out one of the priests, great guitar player, great singer, and they were all. I actually have video of it still somewhere in my phone. But the guy got up there and played. It was awesome, and everybody sang along. In the chorus. It was quite an experience.
And they showed up on a bus?
No,
you guys said they walked up or a bus?
Yeah, that's weird. I never really got that, but they had like a long layover, and for some reason they were down in the area. And
so they didn't even know it was here. They just kind of stumbled.
Yeah, they just kind of stumbled onto it.
Museum.
They were at the art museum. Okay, wow.
Well,
That's pretty amazing. Has there been ever a performance here at Cosmic that kind of blew you away? You were like, wow.
I wish God I can't. I'm sure I probably.
You're probably
have.
like me. Like there's so many. It's how do I?
It would have to be somebody that I'd never seen before, because I've seen a lot of these people over and over, and they're really good. And so I'm a little jaded because I'm used to them being good.
Exactly, I know what you mean.
For someone that sticks out. It's funny. I know I have, but nothing's coming. Off the
Has
top
there
of my head.
ever been like any like with your equipment or the crowd or the performers, like any kind of like horror stories?
Any horror stories?
Yeah.
There are ghosts that live in my PA, And
Really?
so some days, some channels work better than others, and some days I'm just having to switch microphones from one channel to another until it works. But it always works.
Yeah.
So it's nothing horrible yet.
Nothing horrible.
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah. I am
everything.
prepared. I actually have a backup PA in my car.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
4 channels.
Well,
Just
that's
in
good.
case.
That's a good thing to know.
Just in,
yeah.
you be around music, and I have.
I have to change the keg. She has to change the keg. So yeah. So Michelle, good thing she talked
Yeah.
a little bit because she might not talk much more. And what about? I mean, it's a really open area. So do you ever have like people stumble in and they just start enjoying
Oh yeah,
what you've created?
A lot of times you can just look out and people will just be standing out there. I guess you can turn the camera around later, but yeah, I mean, there's Kelly Drive's right there.
Yeah.
And we do get a lot of people. They'll just sit there and stop for a while and stare, and you can tell when people are engaged or not. But yeah, that's always surprising because it's also kind of a transient crowd here. You know, some people are just here to grab something to eat and leave, and then a lot of times, you'll see people come in and eat, and next thing you know, they're sticking around for the whole thing. In fact, that's what I began to notice last year. That I'm not saying anything bad about other open mics, but I counted one open mic last year that there were literally like 20 people here watching who were not performing.
Right.
They were just 20 people. I mean, some of them are our friends. We do have a group of friends that do come here. They don't, they're not musicians. They don't play. Or one of them's a drummer and he doesn't want to play. That's Frank. But yeah, we do get friends of mine. It's kind of a happening on Friday. It's Friday night. It's summertime.
Yeah.
It's
good vibes. I love it here.
Yeah.
I love it here. What do you think is like one of your biggest challenges hosting an open mic? What is something that
because of the hours here, it's a little wonky because there's nobody here when we start because people are still getting off work.
Yeah.
And then they get down here and so all of a sudden, we, at one point we'll start closing at 8. But the challenge is when you have just enough people to get you from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock, and then 2 or 3 more people show up. So you're trying to, you're trying to cram 6 people in time slots that are available for only 4 people.
Right.
So that's my biggest challenge.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
And, we've been able to go a little past. They've always been pretty lean.
You probably just got to watch the volume.
Yeah.
Maybe is that the thing? You got to just watch your volume, or it's just because
no,
this place closes.
Yeah, it's just they want to close, and they want, just like any restaurant at closing time, they want to get out of here.
Yeah, they want to get out, and people can't just be hanging out.
Yeah, so there's that. But
yeah. Do you have many like nervous people ever show up, or is it a lot of like experienced open micers?
That's a good question.
Look at Michelle. Can we get her real quick?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Yeah.
What do you think separates There's probably some bad open mics out there. I don't know. Is there? You go to a lot of open mics. What do you think separates a good open mic and a bad open mic? Like, what's the difference when you're?
I heard a story last week from. Can I name? Should I name? Yeah, I'm not throwing anybody under the bus. Was here last week.
Okay.
And he was not a fan of what's currently going on.
Okay.
They kind of told him one thing. They made him look bad on stage.
Okay.
Because of what they had agreed on,
okay.
Time limit and songs. He's like, I'm not going back.
Okay.
And
so what happened? They told him he had X amount of minutes and he didn't?
Yeah, and then they said, okay, now that's your 2 songs. And he said, no, you said I could have 10 minutes. The guy said, no, I didn't agree to that. And they did all that while he's on stage. So that to me, and to be honest with you, I've been there a couple of times. I haven't performed, but I'm not I didn't get a good vibe from
Yeah.
the guy. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that could have a lot to do with it. I mean, there are some other really good ones. Frankie at Philadelphia Brewing Company, he's great. That's what makes that open mic fun to go to.
Yeah.
And even Kelvin down in South Philly at Ray's Happy Birthday Bar. Kelvin is a character, and he makes open mic fun down there. So
Yeah. You have to start doing your thing, right?
I'm the boss. I can do what I want to, unless Michelle tells me
So,
otherwise.
so what your story was that you kind of just told me. So you told me about people that you feel do a good job or a bad job, but what's the difference between a good open mic and a bad open mic?
I think being organized,
Yeah.
which is what I really struggle with.
Yeah.
Organized, just I
That's
don't know,
enough.
just having a personality. I think.
Yeah.
Keep people engaged. I've been to another open mic where I don't know the girls' names, therefore I can't say it. But I went there. The person would finish, and then she'd go up, and then the next person. Nothing was said. No music. No nothing in between. No, hey, the next. No introducing the next performer. Nothing.
So they weren't hosting. Really.
Literally nothing. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a different. Okay.
Do something to make it fun.
Yeah.
It seems to me that hosting open mic is kind of like even like teaching in a classroom or being an actor. You have to engage with your audience.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're feeling different feelings and you're connecting with certain people and you're connecting with the wider audience and you're telling jokes, you're telling personal stories. You're remembering things about specific people who come there and positive things.
Yeah.
So it makes everybody feel like they want to come back
Yeah.
and like they belong. And it's kind of like a family.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, how do you feel about, which I feel like doesn't happen here because this is kind of out in its own land.
Yes.
So when I used to host an open mic, it was like venues all over the place. So someone would go in, sign up, leave, go down the street, sign up, know that they had to be at 9:30 here, perform there, come here, leave. How do you feel about those people?
I don't know. I don't think there are a lot of places to go. I mean, it's kind of
I mean,
a
here
captive
there's
audience
not,
here.
but it's like, but as far as open mics and like open mic etiquette,
Yeah, that's a
this
good question.
is how I feel. Do you know how I feel? Or I can, or I can wait.
Drea, how do you feel?
This is how I feel. So if it's a Monday night, you can't expect people like, I'll say Bongo Billy's name because it's fine and he loves when he's talked about. That was his thing. He would hate when people would come, perform, and leave.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, Bongo, if they stay for like 2 hours, I mean, it's an open mic. You can't expect people to stay all night. So I know you're mad. And like I used to get a little mad, but then I had to put it into perspective. Like people got to work, people got to do things. But when you go and you sign up and you don't support the host, you don't support the venue, you just bounce to another place, you get in on their list real quick, you don't do any support, then you bounce back to where because you got there just in time to do your performance, and then you leave again. So you didn't network, you didn't talk to any other artists, you didn't support the venue, you didn't support the host. So that's a pet peeve of mine.
I can totally.
If people do that, and that's like if you're in the city.
I can
on a
relate
Monday.
to that, especially because I know that Peg, who owns this whole outfit, and is very supportive of music, and of us and the work we do here. And she's running a business, so she likes it when people come and spend money at her establishment. So if people were to do that, bounce from here to here and not spend any money,
or get
she'd
a
be like,
water.
why? Why are they here? Why are we doing this?
Why are we doing this? And that's what people
doesn't benefit them.
That's what some people don't understand is some places don't want to do open mics because they're not bringing any business. So yeah, why? What? They're just gonna, especially if people want to just drink water. Like we get it though. I mean, artists are broke,
right?
So it sucks, but you have to at least buy a bottle of water,
right?
I guess,
But
or
we
something,
have
or a
here,
soda.
isn't it true, Trip? There are people who come just to watch too.
Yeah, so that's great because that's something that he mentioned about here that is a struggle at some open mics is you can't get the actual community outside of the music world. You can't get the actual neighborhood in.
Well,
So
that's what we want.
That's what
I
the goal
want.
is for any
that's
open
what
mic.
the goal is,
Because then
about
you don't got to
community.
depend on the starving artist. They can do their art. People are getting free entertainment, and hopefully it's good. And
Right, and
everyone's
music is
happy.
the language that speaks to everyone.
Yeah.
You don't have to be a musician to love music.
Yeah.
It's in the heart. It's the first sound that you hear when you're in the womb.
Yeah.
Is your mother's heartbeat.
Do that again. Now let's talk about Cosmic again. So you guys have a beautiful food menu.
Yes, it's all like farm to table. Yeah.
Yeah. What kind of what's that
Lots
mean?
of vegetarian stuff, healthy. Like I had a vegetarian protein bar when I got here, and because I was really hungry, and it was good. It hit the spot.
Wait, was it a homemade? Like, did
Yes.
they make it? It's not
Yes,
in like
they
a
make it here.
package.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Never had one of those.
Yeah. And I get the grab and go sandwiches. I know you always get like a good sandwich
Yes,
or
I
a
do. I
veggie
usually
burger.
I'll get a special. Yeah, I got the Rachel today. Turkey coleslaw and Russian dressing. So
How
and
was
Swiss
it?
cheese. Yes.
Good.
So
It was good.
that's part. Yeah. Oh yeah. It's always good. That's why.
I know
That's why I
Dave,
get here early so I can eat.
Dave likes to get the turkey chili every
Yes,
time he
Dave,
comes
he's-
there.
yeah.
And turkey chili is good. It's delish. And all the beers, all the drinks here are from Pennsylvania. That's
Okay.
part of the whatever call the thing
Local.
that allows this container bar to happen. We had to agree to buy everything from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
All
you
the
know what?
beer,
The Gem
all
does
the
that.
cider.
It was so they didn't have to get an actual liquor license. They partnered with
Right.
Sly
There's no liquor
Fox.
Yes.
They partnered with Sly Fox, and they sell all Sly Fox products, and then they had to sell everything in,
Mhm.
which I like that.
I think we partnered
That
with
was-
Fraycon. Is that Eric?
Yes, I do.
Hi, Eric, who's one of the actors in the play I just produced
Okay.
called "The Last Train to Hollywood" by local playwright Ivan Taub.
Come here. You're.
I'm the president of the Pennsylvania Dramatist Center, and we just produced this new play, and Eric was one of the actors.
Yes, I played Tommy.
You're not on it. You're not on the
You're not
screen.
on
Get
it.
a little bit
He
closer.
played Tommy.
Played Tommy.
Get your face right here.
Get in the microphone.
Get over here.
Hi.
Who did you play?
I played Tommy, the older brother of the main character.
Yeah, it took
That's
place
awesome.
in 1985
And the play
Philadelphia.
already happened, right?
Yeah, it already
Yeah.
happened.
How'd it-
last weekend.
How'd it go?
It went great.
Yeah,
It was amazing.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
I love that.
A lot of heart. A lot of heart.
I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well,
So good
nice to
see
meet
you.
you,
Are you
Tommy.
here for open mic?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I think
All
I'm
right.
getting. I'm catching a vibe here that people are kind of ready to start this thing, baby.
All right, cool. Yeah, so we can
Dee's
get started.
first, and then
Yeah.
Larry, and then they want to be 3 or 4.
Okay.
rest of
Yeah,
the
this
jam.
was just a quick little podcast that I wanted to do with them. I mean, I could put this out whenever. I don't even have to wait. It was so short. But yeah, if you're in the Philly area, please come check out Cosmic. If you're a local artist and you're looking for somewhere to play, definitely come check out the open mic. You'll be able to meet both of these wonderful people, and then maybe you'll get booked on a weekend and be able to do something cool here in Philly.
Oh,
So,
can I put a plug in?
of course.
So our band, Trip and I, are in a band called Don't Fall In, and we'll be playing here at the Cosmic on May 23rd.
okay.
Will you be rolling this out?
May
before
yeah,
then?
I can put this
May
out.
23rd.
I can put this
Saturday,
this is so
May
short.
23rd, 1 to 4.
Saturday, May 23rd, 1 to 4.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
So
and
they'll be
another
here.
local artist
And
will
is
be
it? And
opening.
it's free. I guess it's free.
It's free.
People
It's
just walk
totally
up.
free to the public. That's another beautiful thing about this gig,
Yeah.
that it's free. It doesn't cost people anything.
Okay.
They can tip, and you should tip the musicians.
And
We're not going down that.
them
road.
too. But yeah,
But yeah, tips are great.
Tips are great. And
Yeah.
then,
No,
the
go ahead.
Poets are playing
that's her
my other band for West Philly Porch Fest on May 30th
Okay.
at 4:00.
All right. Cool. So Poets and Don't Fall In, May 23rd, May 30th. Open mic every Friday,
Yes.
weather permitting,
Right.
until like October.
Yeah.
5:30 to 8:00. Our last one.
Dance
last year
party
was
to
on
follow.
Halloween. So we'll be
Yeah.
going up to there Friday nights, weather permitting. Of
And
course.
Halloween, we wore costumes.
Yeah.
Everyone wore a costume.
It was fun.
It'll be close enough again this year. We'll
And we-
probably.
and
be
we
able
had a
to do it again.
special drink called Blood Clot.
Right,
That sounds
Blood Clot, I forgot.
fantastic.
Wait, that's not funny because I had a blood clot last year. Remember back in February when I had a blood clot?
Sorry.
No, that's okay. I'm over it.
Sorry, I didn't want everyone to know that we used the actual thing in the drink.
Well, that's why it was so potent. Such a good drink and worth the money. It was real blood.
That's right.
All right, we're going nowhere now with this conversation. So we could keep plugging and talking, but
Yeah.
Trip does have to get this open mic started. So thank you guys
gotta
for
go to
taking
work.
thank you for taking the time.
Well, thank
and
you for coming out.
Yeah, thanks,
That's
Drea.
it.
It's
Till
always
next time.
fun.
Till we sit here
next
again.
time. Yay!
Until next time, keep creating, keep connecting, and keep building together. Remember, we're in this together, so let's keep each other's shine alive.